is Matthew Di Ferrante. I guess mostly a cryptography researcher, security auditor at ZK Labs, and I also do some volunteer work at the Foundation on cryptography and security, protocol security as well.
Cool. And then how did you get involved in the Ethereum?
So quite a long time ago, actually, the first person to mention Ethereum to me was Vlad Zamfir. Actually, I known him since before the white paper was written. I mean, I've known him before Ethereum, and because he heard of Vitalik because he also was in Canada, and we were both in Bitcoin. Because I've also done security for a long time, and said, hey, look, here's Bitcoin, but like a platform for certain computation. Much more broad landscape of things, and that's why I got interested. So really, really quite early on.
Is there a common misconception you find people have about security on Ethereum or in general?
I mean, yeah, sure. Most people have bad concepts of security generally. I think on blockchains even more so because it's a complex space, it's very nuanced, right? And as you probably know, many articles often conflate the errors in smart contracts with errors in the protocol. I think that's the most annoying thing, and that's the most common misconception. I think it's and the fact that, oh, look, just because a few contracts here and there every once in a while get exploited, it just means turn-complete blockchains just won't work. And I think it's a nascent space. We've only been here for like 2.5 years. You gotta give it time.
So we've been working on the Ethereum Alarm Clock at Chronologic. This is a protocol to schedule transactions that'll be executed in the future. Have you ever ran into a need for this, or can you think of any use cases?
Yeah, I mean, totally. I think one of the ones that I think many people would have wanted was around the Ethereum name service time, right?
Yep.
Many people lost their deposit because they didn't reveal the transaction in time and didn't realize that was the process. So I think a massively helpful thing there. And I think as we see the rise of decentralized exchanges, more hybrid models that can keep up with liquidity of the centralized ones, an Ethereum alarm clock type thing to trigger stop losses or time limit losses or time-based trades would be, huge, especially because, the decentralized exchange, if it's such a smart contract, the infrastructure is not there to do that, right?
Exactly. Exactly the use cases we're trying to go for, especially the Ethereum name service. I've lost a deposit on that.
Yeah. I mean, I've lost a small amount.
So are there any coming changes to the network or the Ethereum in general that you're really excited about?
I think really the thing I'm most looking forward to is Casper. I'm really excited to see just the first proper proof of stake blockchain go live. See how it works, how the incentivization economics play out. I think we're going to learn a lot from that. Probably after that is going to be, sharding. And I think generally also just improvements to the EVM performance. I think the low gas limit and the EVM slowness is a big, that's I think a lot of people are feeling right now.
Awesome. How can viewers learn more about you or about your projects?
Probably Google my name. I mean, I give a lot of talks, and I try to write articles on Medium somewhat often. I've got some on State Channel, some on cryptography, mechanism design, security. Follow me on Medium on Twitter. Watch my talks on YouTube, things like that.
Awesome. Thank you, Matt.
No worries.